So now we're on to step number 3, which is driving instantaneous traffic to your sales funnel through paid ad. So first and foremost, you do need to set up a Facebook business page. So go ahead and type in business.facebook.com and you will then create a business Facebook page. Make sure it's congruent with your branding. And then later on, I will talk about you can change the URL of your Facebook business page as well. When you got that down, you get an ad account. You activate it with inserting your credit card information. Then you're gonna write a post to talk about the product or services that you're trying to drive. Then you're gonna use this ad, which is minimum of $5 per day. You can then send it to the sales page that you have built in the previous step through ClickFunnels. So once you've got that down, you won't have to wait for a long time to see any difference. Now, you also should be creating a Facebook group. Facebook group is basically a closer platform than a Facebook page because algorithm changes. Facebook has now put more attention on paid ad on Facebook page. But when you want to connect with your followers more closely, you do want to create a Facebook group, which I have one right here. If you go to facebook.com and then you will go into this digital marketing Facebook page, and then this will show, this is basically the Facebook group that we're talking about it. And why did I mention Facebook group is because when you are getting people to come join your group, you can also try to get their their information. So I can see here is that you can ask 3 questions over here. You can ask any 3 questions. Once you got all these 3 questions done, usually at the last question, it's about getting someone's email. So you will want to get that, and then it's up to you to approve them. But with this, let me just go back to the previous page. With this group funnel, which is a Chrome plugin, Chrome extension, you can actually get these email address sent to your Google Sheets or even your automatic responder, which is, I mentioned, the ConvertKit. Because if you don't go ahead and snap a picture through this page, once you click on approve or decline, they're gone. You can't really get them again. So with group funnel, it allows you to save all that trouble very, very easily. So you can just go ahead and do that. Okay, so a lot of people have used it, and it's a wonderful plugin. I love it as well. So then you don't have to worry about losing your leads. We call it the lead generation in this process through Facebook group. And so that's why I mentioned this. Now, lastly, besides doing Facebook ads, you could also be paying someone who already has a bunch of email in their list. Normally, they have over 100,000 email lists, and with these things, they tend to go into something called a Udemy. That's a network that provides these email lists in exchange of money. So you can actually pay for that. Basically, with Udemy, you can go in there and get an account, and you can write a script, write an email copy to the seller, and if they agree that this is a great email copy, then they will go ahead and say, okay, I'll pay for that, and you will pay for that, and then you can get the response back to you a lot quicker than doing Facebook page ad. And that's something that you if you want to kickstart your traffic right away to, say, your affiliate marketing business, you do want to use solo ads in conjunction of Facebook ad. Now, last but not the least for this step is to use a tracking software. This is called ClickMagick. ClickMagick is very useful. Of every single links that you send out, say for example, you put out a Facebook ad, and so excuse me, if you are sending out Facebook ad leads, then you need to make sure that they have a special URL that follows it. And if you're sending out the link through email, then you need to make sure that it's email link only. So everything is like tracking. Once you know exactly where your traffic is coming from, you can then focus on dumping more resources and money into growing that traffic, so that you know exactly where money is spent. And now that you've seen everything that you needed for the steps, let's go on to the next step.